Lesson 6-2, rates. Rate is a ratio of two quantities having different kinds of units. We also hear the term unit rate, and this is when a rate is simplified so that the denominator is 1. So for example, you may have a rate of 17 over 1. To find unit rate, you divide the numerator by the denominator to simplify so that your denominator is 1. So let's look at number 1. It says $11 for 4 boxes of cereal. You want to look at this problem and think, if it's $11 for 4 boxes, how much does it cost for 1 box? So if we set this up, 11 for 4, we want it to equal 1 on the bottom. So we ask ourselves, well, what do I need to do to get my denominator to be 1? And that is divide the bottom by 1, or by 4, so you get 1. Whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So you divide the top by 4. And if you divide the numerator by 4, we get $2.75. So that means that 1 box of cereal cost $2.75. The next example says 400 miles on 14 gallons of gas. Well, if you're traveling and your car tells you that you only have 1 gallon of gas left, you have to figure out how many miles you have to drive before you have to get to the next gas station. So to do that, you would divide your numerator and your denominator by 14. So if we divide 400 by 14, we get 28.57, and it continues on, but you could just round it to the nearest hundredth or tenth. So that means that you could travel 28.57 miles on 1 gallon of gas. Pause the video to simplify each unit rate. So for the first example, you have $18.50 for 5 pounds. So to simplify that, we're trying to get it to equal 1 pound, which means you divide the top and bottom by 5, and we get $3.70 per pound. The next example is 100 meters for 14 seconds. Again, you want it to equal 1 second, so you're going to divide top and bottom by the 14, and we get 7.14 meters in 1 second. We can also use unit rates to figure out how much of something we need, or how long something is going to take. So it says a bakery can make 195 donuts in 3 hours. So 195 donuts in 3 hours. At this rate, how many donuts can the bakery make in 8 hours? So the easy way to do this is step 1, find the unit rate. How many donuts can they make in 1 hour? So we divide by 3 and we get 65. So in 1 hour, the bakery can make 65 donuts. For step 2, it says you multiply the unit rate by the number the problem is using. Well, they want to know how many donuts can they make in 8 hours. So we take the 65 and we multiply it by the 8 hours, and we get 520 donuts is what the bakery could make in 8 hours. Pause the video to complete the lesson review. Make sure you show me this lesson review for verification of this video.